Hello guys, this is Becca. Did I share with y'all, oh Macy, did I share with y'all the new craft that I'm going to start doing or try to start doing? I can't remember, guys, if I shared it with you or not. I'm going to go ahead and make this video and I will look back and see if I can find it. I don't know. I can't remember. And if I have already uploaded this, you know, if I've already done a video like this, then I'll just not upload this one. If I didn't name it, you know, and just showed it to you in another video along with something else, please forgive me if I'm repeating it. But I finally got my material in today that I ordered from Macari. So I wanted to show you what I've done. I'm going to start trying. I'm going to try my hand at it and see if I like it. What's called slow stitching. Now, I used to do, you know, I used to make my kids' clothes and my clothes way back in the day when I was skinny and I could go by a pattern and it fit. If I had to alter the pattern, I couldn't do it. And as I got bigger, you know, gained weight, got out of proportion with patterns, I could no longer make my clothes. And because I don't know how to alter. And so I've done sewing like that. I have done embroidery and I've cross-stitched. I've crocheted. You know, I've done that type of thing before. It just never was anything that stuck with me. I just, back when I was making the clothes, I kind of did it because I had to. I say I had to. You know, I could have, you know, not made clothes and bought my clothes, but I got more clothes quicker, you know, being able to make them because it was cheaper to make them. So I didn't have to wait as long, is what I'm trying to say, between getting a new dress. So, but recently, now this is old news. This has been going on for a long time, but I've just discovered what they call slow stitch. And so I want to try my hand at it. And if you don't know what slow stitch is, just go on YouTube and put in slow stitch. Get my tongue tangled up between my eye teeth and I can't see what I'm saying. Go on YouTube and put in the search engine slow stitch videos and it should bring up and you can see what slow stitch is. But I wanted it where I could take it to the living room with me at night when I'm sitting in there watching videos and have something to do with my hands, because I'm the type of person, I've got to be busy with my hands. While I'm watching videos, if I don't have something else to do with my hands, I'll pick up my phone and scroll through my phone while I'm watching the videos. And my husband has asked me before, which one are you watching, the phone or the computer? And I'll tell him both. I've got to have something to do with my hands. So I thought if I could get into this, because there's no way I can paper craft in there. I've tried just like harvesting magazines sitting in there. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I got to be sitting at the desk to do that. But I thought if I could get into this, maybe this would be something I could do while I'm sitting there watching videos. So, This piece of blue jean material here, I'm just going to practice stitching different types of stitches on this piece of blue jean material. So that's basically all this is going to be. I'm not going to sew anything onto it. I'm just going to practice stitches on here. Now this is the beginning of a slow stitch book. This is the cover, and then I put interfacing, iron-on interfacing to make the material more sturdy. And on each side of each of these squares, I'm going to sew little bits and pieces of ribbon and material and lace and buttons and whatever I want to sew on there, and whatever pattern I want to sew on it. So, but before I can start doing that, or either I may do like I've seen them some where they put the book together first and then stitch. Then I've seen some where they before they actually sewed what they call the pages in, they did it, you know, sewed on it and did it like they wanted, and when they got the page complete, all the pages complete, then they sewed them together. I haven't made up my mind yet. That's probably what I'll do, is just take them apart. I feel like it'd be easier to work on them if they're apart and not sewn together. But this is my book. This is what my book is going to be. Is this pieces of material here. So that's my book. Now, I had ribbon and buttons and yarn and all kind of things, some lace, some seam binding. I had all of this already, but I needed some needles because my needles was like regular sewing needles, and the eyes on them were so little that I could not get them threaded. Actually, I have a needle threader, but it was more for like the embroidery size needles. This one right here is the one I had, but it would not, even as thin as this is, it would not go through the eye of the needle for me to grab the thread and bring it through. Now, just since I've decided to do this, I ordered the bigger eyed needles and the needle threaders. There were several needle threaders that come with it. So I have that's come in. I have my big eyed needles that has come in. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I have them, so I've got that, and then I have my extra ones here. This is a little rose that I could stitch on or glue on or do something with. I wanted to put that in there with the buttons. This is a little container of buttons. I didn't even show you that. I just showed you the pin cushions. I mean, the needle threaders. But this is buttons, and I'm going to stick that little rose in there so I don't lose it. I can stitch those on. I have my pin cushion with my straight pins. I have a lot of these little threads in different colors. I have my scissors. I had to buy some new scissors because I had some material here and I was trying to cut it, and my scissors was just chopping at it because I use them for paper and everything else. So I had to buy me a set. I've got just the little snippet scissors here, but I have my bigger scissors if I have bigger pieces of material that I want to cut in little pieces. I'll have some good scissors to cut it. I have these clothespins, and I have some keys and that I can stitch on my book if I want to. I have them there. But these little bits and pieces, this is nowhere near all I got, but I just picked some and put in here. But these little bits and pieces is what I ordered through Mercari. And So they finally come in today. So now my box is complete with material, ribbons, lace, seam binding, needles, little doodads and buttons and things I can sew on, my pins, my thread, everything's ready to go. My piece of material to practice stitches on, and my book. So I am ready now that I can take this in the living room with me at night while I'm sitting there watching videos, and I'm going to see if I can get involved in doing this. I hope I can, at least for a little while, because I have bought scissors, I have bought needles, and I have bought material to do this project. I thought I had everything when I first decided I was going to do it, because I have scissors here, I have needles here, I have old clothing. This here is a piece of a baby onesie that I pulled out, but it's kind of stretchy, you know, it's t-shirt type material, and except for the applique on the front, it's just solid. I didn't have any material with patterns on it and, you know, stuff like that. I needed a variety of different pattern material. So I ended up spending on this craft when I didn't want to. But anyway, hopefully I can get into it and enjoy it and make it worth the money I've put in it. I don't plan on putting any more money in it, especially until I find out this is what I want to do. I'm in a Facebook group, and I've asked them questions about it and all that, and they say that it's very relaxing, very calm. It's calming. It calms you. But that's for somebody that likes to sew, you know. I hope I like to sew. I'm hoping I like to sew. So anyway, I'm going to try this and see. I won't be actually doing it on video because this is what I'll be working with at night in the living room. But as, you know, I get something done on it, I'll come back periodically and share with you what I've done and what it looks like and whether I like it and whether I'm continuing with it. And like I said, if I've already shared this with you, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I have 2 channels, and sometimes I get mixed up what I've told on one channel, you know, or the other. And so I hope I haven't, I hope I'm not repeating. But anyway, even if I have told you about it, now you see it with all my little bits of material. So there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Hope you all have a great evening and night. And I will talk with you tomorrow. Bye.